सरस्वती प्रचारे निर्विशेष राधे
प्रभुजी आ गए ना तो उनको इनवाइट करने अनाउंस हुआ स्पीकर हैज कम सो वेरी मैंने लोग बोले यार चल के
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की गई हरि हरि
Gauram Prabhuji has come, so we are just inviting. We'll be here in 2 minutes. प्रभु स्पीकर लेके आना पड़ेगा.
हरे
इसको बंद कर।
ओके,
प्रभुजी ये कह रहे हैं कि यहाँ जो जनता है ना
उनको भी लेके
करना
आए।
है प्रभुजी के लिए, तो यहाँ पे एक कोई प्रभुपद का सॉन्ग लगा देते हैं
ठीक
और हम लोग वहाँ जाके वेलकम कर लेते हैं जैसे
है, इसको लेके नहीं जा
इसको यहीं पे रखते हैं
ठीक,
है ना।
that's fine.
आप वहाँ पर बैठ के जाइए।
नहीं, वहाँ पे गाना लगाएंगे बोल रहे हैं।
नहीं कौन बोला है ये
बोल रहे हैं हमें जाना है उधर वेलकम करने के लिए,
वो आए नहीं अभी।
और जो बीच में तो गाते हैं ना उनको आप सिखा दीजिए। बीच में जो गाते हैं सिखा दीजिए।
चले हम लोग कीर्तन करते, हम लोग कीर्तन करते हैं।
ठीक,
दर्शन तो आप चले चले। वो आए नहीं पहले हम लोग
ओके।
वो छोटा वाला मतलब है
नहीं अभी नहीं आएगा, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaur Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Gaur Hare. Patita Pavana Gaur Hare, Gauranga Gaur Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 26 November. Jai Gauranga, Jai Gauranga, Jai Gauranga, Gaur Hari. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
जगत कृष्ण प्रभुपाद की
नहीं कर रहे काम दोनों। प्रभु
Hare Krishna. We are very fortunate to have with us this great Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. Hari Bol. may not must be seeing Prabhuji for the first time. Some of you might have already seen Prabhuji 6 months back. Prabhuji was there with us. So just a brief introduction about Prabhuji. Prabhuji is a spiritual author and a Sanskrit teacher. Prabhuji has completed his master's from IISc Bangalore and is currently based in Govardhan College, Vada. He is a monk there. Prabhuji is also the dean of Prabhuji is also the dean of Bhaktivedanta Vidyapith, and he has authored many books such as Bhagavad Pravahika series, self-investment books like Bhagavad Viveka, Disappointed but not disheartened, and more than 1 lakh copies are already sold of all his books. So we are very grateful to Roji for taking off his valuable time and giving his associate to all of us. So in our traditional way, we very welcome Roji by now chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanuste Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Very happy and grateful to be amongst all of you once again after about 8 months. We met in March. How many of you were there when I came in March? Oh, not many. So batches keep changing? Yes. Okay, new batch. Okay, good, very good. Okay. So, what should we discuss? Any topic? Anything? Okay. Anything. Let's discuss something about Krishna. What else is more exciting than Krishna? So, I'll speak based on Bhagavad Gita, which is the foundational spiritual literature, which is considered the most essential uh, knowledge for advancement in spiritual life. Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Lord Krishna to his depressed friend Arjuna. Just when the Kurukshetra war was about to begin, Arjuna was confused. He knows that it was his right to fight for his kingdom, but he was doubtful whether it is right to fight with his own relatives. Okay, it was his right because when his kingdom was unceremoniously usurped by selfish Duryodhana and others, naturally, as a Kshatriya, he is supposed to fight for the kingdom. Okay, not out of greed for kingdom, but out of a responsibility to establish dharma. Yudhishthir was very dharmic, and Duryodhan was adharmic. Yudhishthir is an abode of all good qualities. Duryodhan was an abode of all cruelty, selfishness, violence. Uh, so naturally, who should sit on throne? Who is supposed to be ruling the kingdom? Who is qualified to become a leader? Only those people who have self-control. Only those people who uphold righteousness, dharma, and noble values. They are supposed to be sitting on the throne. So, when an unqualified person is sitting on the throne, a qualified Kshatriya is supposed to do the needful to establish dharma on the throne. Right? Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, he also said, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Krishna comes to this world to do three things. Paritranaya sadhunam means to protect righteous people, virtuous people. Number two, vinashaya cha dushkritam, to punish vicious people, cruel people, adharmic people. Third, establish dharma. Dharma samsthapanarthaya. He comes to establish dharma. Whenever he descends on the planet, he not only does these three things personally, he also enables some of his devotees to do these three things. Thus, Arjuna was also supposed to do paritranaya sadhana. Arjuna was also supposed to work for vinashaya cha dushkritam. Arjuna was also supposed to do dharma samsthapan. Got it? Is it clear so far? So, it is the responsibility of anybody who knows dharma to follow dharma and to establish dharma and to inspire 10 other people also to follow dharma. But Arjuna was confused about following his own dharma, Kshatriya dharma. He was confused. So, to motivate Arjuna, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. The context in which Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita was war. But the content of Bhagavad Gita was not war. What is there in the Bhagavad Gita? Philosophy, life lessons. What is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is supposed to be done, what is supposed to be avoided. And Krishna talks about several universally relevant subject matters in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna talks about 4 kinds of yogas. This is Akshara Yoga, right? Akshara Yoga. Last time also I gave something about Akshara Yoga, I remember. There are 2 kinds of living beings, Kshara and Akshara. Krishna talks about them in the 15th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Kshara means one who has a tendency to fall down from ideal standards. Akshara means one who never falls, one who never deviates from his great position. Kshara and Akshara. Akshara means one who is rooted in his original glory as a soul. What is our original glory as souls? What is our identity as souls? Servants of Krishna. To constantly love the Lord and serve the Lord is our real glory, is the real position of a living being. When we fall from that standard and start becoming selfish like Duryodhana or Kamsa or Hiranyakashipu, Dushasan, then we are Kshara. But we can become Akshara by following the path of Dharma, following the teachings of Krishna. Okay, that is Akshara. What is Yoga? Yoga means connection with God. And that connection can be made in 4 ways. Krishna talks about 4 yogas in Bhagavad Gita. Anyone knows what are the 4 yogas that Krishna talks about in Bhagavad Gita? Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, which is also called Dhyana Yoga. Actually, it is Dhyana Yoga. It is called Ashtanga Yoga because Dhyana Yoga has 8 limbs. Okay? 4 yogas. Yoga means connecting with God. Karma Yoga means connecting with God through karma, through your activities. Then Jnana Yoga means connecting with the Lord through knowledge. And Dhyana Yoga means connecting with God through, yes, through dhyana, meditation. And Bhakti Yoga means connecting with God through bhakti, devotion. Okay. Out of these 4 yogas, which is the best yoga? And why? Why Bhakti Yoga is best? Anyone? Any kids here? Very intelligent kids? Okay, any adults? Huh? Why Bhakti? Easy. Bhakti is the easiest thing. Very good. Excellent. Easiest in Kali Yuga. Actually, Bhakti is easiest in all yugas, not only in Kali Yuga. And Bhakti also includes karma, jnana, dhyana. Karma means work, action. Karma yoga means you are trying to connect with God through your karma, through your activities, right? So, bhakti means to love God, to have devotion to God. When you love somebody, will you not work for that person? You'll work for that person, right? Therefore, bhakti includes karma. But you may work for someone, you may not love that person. How many of you here are working in companies or offices or jobs, but you don't love your boss? Huh? Anyone here? I will not reveal it to your boss. I don't know your boss only. Right? 1, 2, 3. 3 hands at least. You may work for somebody, you may not love that person. But if you love someone, you work for that person. You love your mother, right? You love your father, right? If your mother or father asks you to do something, you will do. You will work for them. Okay? As simple as that. Okay, Gnana. Let's come to Gnana. If you love someone, you know about that person, isn't it? You love your friend. Can you love your friend without knowing him? No, right? So you need to have knowledge about the person to love the person. But you may know 100 people. Will you love all of them? Do you love everybody whom you know? So you may have knowledge about somebody, but you may not have love. But if you love someone, you definitely have knowledge. Clear? So bhakti includes jnana also. Bhakti includes karma, bhakti includes jnana. Okay, clear? Dhyana. Dhyana means meditation, thinking. Meditation basically means deep thinking about something. So dhyana. When you love someone, you think of that person, isn't it? Right? You think about the person whom you love, isn't it? But you may think of 100 people. Do you love all of them? You may think about someone, but you may not love that person. Right? So dhyana doesn't include bhakti. Karma doesn't include bhakti. Jnana doesn't include bhakti. But bhakti includes karma, jnana, dhyana, all 3. Therefore, bhakti is the supreme. Plus, although bhakti includes all the things, bhakti is the easiest to perform than other 3 things. Right? If you love someone, you don't have to know everything about that person. You know something sufficient. So you love Krishna? How many of you love Krishna here? Wow, she's very enthusiastic. Okay. You know everything about Krishna? What's her name, this little girl? Do you know everything about Krishna? But you love him. Means to love somebody does not necessarily mean you know everything about that person. Right? Without knowing everything about Krishna, you can love love Krishna. It's like Krishna says, you become Krishna conscious. Right? What is Krishna consciousness? Can anyone see what is Krishna consciousness? Huh? Simple question. All time thinking about the Lord. Okay, very good. That's correct. Any other definitions of Krishna consciousness? To be conscious of Krishna. That being conscious of Krishna includes loving Krishna, thinking of Krishna, knowing Krishna, and acting according to Krishna's expectations, and molding one's body, mind, words, and activities according to Krishna's teachings. All this is under the umbrella of Krishna consciousness. Okay. So, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, you become Krishna conscious. You become fully Krishna conscious. Okay. Satatam kirtayantomam, always glorify me. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja. You take my shelter only. Keep aside all other dharmas. Krishna says all these things. But although we want to become completely Krishna conscious, is it possible for us to know completely about Krishna? We may not completely understand Krishna, but we can become completely Krishna conscious. I'll give you a simple example. You like Rasgulla? Who likes Rasgulla? Okay, so many Rasgulla fans here. Okay, so what is there in Rasgulla? Like you take sugar syrup and dip that gulla inside. Rasgulla is filled with rasa. You pick it up, you press it, what comes? Rasa, sugar syrup, right? And you bite it, you squeeze it, from whichever corner you squeeze it, you will only find rasa, right? It's tasty. Means Rasagulla is filled with rasa. But does it contain all the rasa in the entire world? No. Even if somebody serves you Rasgulla in a bowl, there is rasa in the bowl, and the Rasgulla is filled with rasa, but there is rasa in the bowl also. It is not possible that Rasagulla consists of all the rasa in the entire world. Agree? But Rasagulla is filled with rasa. We agree that. Rasagulla is filled with rasa, but it is not having all the rasa in the entire world. Similarly, being Krishna conscious means you be fully Krishna conscious. You always think about Krishna. You always act according to Krishna's activities, Krishna's teachings. But you cannot know completely about Krishna. Krishna is full of rasa. You cannot know completely about Krishna. It is not possible to know or understand Krishna completely. His opulences are unlimited. He is therefore called Ananta. Ananta means Nahiyantastat vibhutinam sonanta iti giyasi. Ananta means one whose glories are unlimited, one whose opulences have no limit. Such a person is called Ananta. Because he is unlimited, you cannot completely understand him, know him, or reach him. But you understand as much as it is required for you to surrender to him. That is Krishna consciousness. Okay? So, now, as many of you told, bhakti is very easy. Compared to jnana, karma, yoga, bhakti is very easy. Why bhakti is very easy? If you read the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, you will understand how easy bhakti is. How many chapters Bhagavad Gita has? Okay. How many shlokas? 700. Excellent. Okay. So, in the middle most section of Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters divided into 3 sections. First section has 6 chapters. They predominantly talk about Karma Yoga. Last 6 chapters also, last 6 chapters are one section. They predominantly talk about Jnana Yoga. And the middle 6 chapters talk about Bhakti Yoga. Middle 6 chapters means chapter number 7 to 12. In the middle 6 chapters, there are middle 2 chapters. What are they? Chapter number 9 and 10. Okay. So 9th chapter is where Krishna completely reveals his heart. It's in the middle of Bhakti Yoga section. He reveals his heart. There, Krishna talks about many shlokas, but for our easy understanding, I will talk about the easiest shloka because you only told me Bhakti is easy. You decided the topic for today. I didn't come with a decision that I will speak on this. The easiest is Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati Tadaham Bhakti Pahritam Ashnami Prayatatmanah. Patram means Pushpam. Patram is flower, leaf. Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, 4 items. Krishna gave his menu card. What does it mean? You should not offer anything more than this 4. Can you offer pizza to Krishna? Yes or no? Pizza, you don't know what is pizza? Can you offer it to Krishna? Yes, you are right. Your guess is right. Yes. So, but you should make in a proper way. Okay, not any pizza. So it's not that your offerings to Krishna should be limited to these 4 items only. Krishna is not giving a menu. But what Krishna is exactly saying in this shloka is, Yo me bhaktya prayachati. You can offer gold, you can offer silver, you can offer bungalows, cars, temples, dresses, opulent dresses and ornaments. You can offer everything to Krishna. Okay? But main ingredient in your offering is bhakti, love. Yo me bhaktya prayachati. So you offer, what's your favorite sweet? Yes, Prabhu, what's your name? Daksha. So what's your favorite sweet? Rasmalai, oh my god. So you offered Rasmalai to Krishna. Okay? Bhakti. Yo me bhaktya prayachati, with bhakti. Without bhakti you offer, na, Krishna is not excited to accept it. But if bhakti, if you offer to Krishna, Krishna will accept it. What is the proof? Krishna is saying this. Do you need any other proof other than Krishna's words? Yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. Ashnami means I will eat. I will eat rasmalai. I will eat pizza. Okay? He will say, he is saying that I will eat if you offer me with love. Why? In love, there is no selfishness. When a mother feeds something to the child, does she expect anything from the child? That is selflessness. Okay? Similarly, when you offer something to Krishna, you should not expect anything. If you expect, it is called sakama bhakti, selfish bhakti. You are offering bhakti or any offerings with an expectation of something in return. I will break 1 coconut in front of Balaji temple. I need first rank in my exams. I will offer 11 coconuts, then I need a bangla. I will do 11 pradakshinas, parikramas, or 198 pradakshinas. I need a lottery of 1 crore rupees. Right? So many times people go in front of the Lord and then open their list of desires. Unfulfilled desires list they will open, they will read. The time spent in looking at Krishna is less. The time spent in reading the list is more. Okay? The money spent in offering something to Krishna is less, but the expectation is more. I will offer 1 flower. Patram, you want patram, right? Take. Patram is here. Pushpam, take. Patram, pushpam. I am giving you. Give me 1 bangla, please. Okay? So, to that degree, people in this world expect from Krishna. But Krishna says, Tadaham bhakti upahritam. Upahrita means upahar. What is upahar? Gift. When you go to your birthday party of your friend, you offer a gift. Will you expect something in return? If you expect something in return, it is not called gift. It's business. Right? So when you offer gift to somebody, don't expect anything. That's why Krishna used the word upahritam. He used the word bhakti twice. Tadaham bhakti upahritam and yome bhaktya prayachati. Bhakti word comes 2 times and he added 1 more word, upahritam. one who gifts me. Patram pushpam phalam toyam, one who gifts me, means without expectation of anything in return. I will accept the gifts and I will bless them. Okay. So you don't need to be a multi-millionaire to serve Krishna, because the offerings to Krishna can be as simple as patram pushpam phalam toyam. But the main ingredient is not patram or pushpam, the main ingredient is love. Okay. Now our Daksh Prabhu wants to offer Rasmalai to Krishna, right? Did you offer any time? Did Krishna eat? No. He promised in this shloka, just now we discussed this shloka very elaborately. If you offer with devotion, he will eat it. Okay? But did he eat when you offered? Who ate it? You ate it, right? Right? You offered and you only ate it. Okay? But we have kept that in front of Krishna 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay? One intelligent boy like you only got this doubt. He went to his guru and said, my dear guru, you taught this shloka to us, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, and we memorized it also. Okay. Actually, he did not even teach yet. He was teaching. Just now we were discussing Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam Yome Bhaktya Prayachati. He taught this shloka in the class. Okay. And he said, if you offer Rasmalai or Sandesh to Krishna, he will accept it. He will eat it. Then the boy stood up and asked, my dear teacher, Guru, you are offering every day bhoga to Krishna. You are offering chapati, rice, dal, sabji, sweet, so many things you are offering. And you close the curtain, after 10 minutes you open the curtain, the food is as it is. The only difference is you offered hot food, it came out cold. That's the only difference. Okay, even a grain did not change its position. Right? Did Krishna really eat it? Okay, you just took it out and you are saying Krishna ate it, and you are speaking this shloka, Krishna promised he is not eating. What is the proof that Krishna ate? Then the guru said, no, Krishna doesn't have to eat with his hand or chew with his teeth. Krishna will eat in a spiritual way. I can't understand it. If I eat it, the plate should be empty. The plate khali nahi hua. And you are saying he ate it. I don't believe it. Okay. So the teacher is trying to explain and the child is not understanding. So now the teacher told the boy, my dear child, class is over now. Okay. You better go home, by head the shloka and come back tomorrow. Okay. We'll discuss tomorrow. The teacher could not convince the kid. The next day, all the kids came. And the teacher is asking, did you learn the shloka? Did you learn the shloka? Did you learn the shloka? And everybody started speaking the shloka. Now this boy's turn came. So he asked, tell me the shloka that you have memorized. Just say, Daksh. So in this way, the child is speaking the shloka. Now the teacher asked the boy, where did you learn the shloka from? Then the child said, you taught us yesterday and we have the book. I read the book. I repeatedly recited it and I could memorize it. It went into the memory. Right? I saw from the book and then practiced it. Then the teacher asked, oh, the shloka has entered your memory? Then the child said, yes, I just spoke without seeing the book. Oh, the shloka has entered your memory. That means the shloka is not there in the book. Right? And the child said, no, the shloka is there in the book also. Then the teacher said, show me the shloka. He opened the book and showed. So then the guru asked, if the shloka can be there in the book and in your memory also, why can't the bhoga be there in the plate and Krishna's belly also? Right? So Krishna ate it, but still the bhoga is there in the plate. Okay? Whatever you offer to Krishna, Rasmalai you offer to Krishna, Rasmalai is there in the plate, but Krishna ate it also. Then the child thought it, correct. Shloka is there in my memory. Right? Shloka is there in the book also. Grossly it is visible to the eyes, but subtly it's there in my heart. Similarly, Krishna eats, whatever you offer, Krishna eats, with in a spiritual way. Angani yasya sakalendriya vrittimanti pashyanti panti kalayanti chiram jaganti. So in the Brahma Samhita, Lord Brahma says that Krishna's every single limb does the function of every other limb. You can see with your eyes. Can you see with your hands? My eyes can see my hand. Can the hand see my eyes? No. But Krishna's hands can see also. Krishna's eyes can work also. Krishna need not walk with legs. Krishna can walk with ears also. Krishna need not hear with ears. Krishna can hear with his eyes also. Every single limb of Krishna does the function of every other limb of Krishna. Okay? That's why he's inconceivable. If it is difficult to understand, please understand you cannot understand everything about Krishna. I already told this before. Right? You agreed, right? You cannot understand everything about Krishna because he is beyond your comprehension. How can a small brain accommodate unlimited knowledge about Krishna's Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela? It is impossible. So we should have faith, Shraddha, and that Shraddha is the beginning of Bhakti. All of you said that Bhakti is very easy. Just offer Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam to Krishna. Let's not have any undue expectations from Krishna. Let's work selflessly. Let's try to please Krishna. Let's chant the holy names of Krishna, and Krishna will bless us. Right? Bhakti is very easy. But what is complicated in Bhakti is when we don't have Shraddha or faith in Krishna. Faith in Krishna makes Bhakti easy. When you lack faith, Bhakti is the most complicated thing. The lack of faith means trying to understand everything through your blunt material senses. Seeing is believing, hearing is believing. So when you think like that, then difficult to understand or comprehend Krishna. You should have faith. When you go to a restaurant and order something, he'll give you one plate of idli and sambar. You have faith that he did not put poison in it. Then only you will eat. When you boarded Indigo flight from Bangalore to Mumbai, you have faith that the pilot knows the way. He will not take you to Chennai. Right? So when you enrolled for a course in a university, you have faith that you will get a degree at the end of your academic year. You have faith that the professors are teaching the subjects which are relevant for you. So every endeavor in this world begins with faith. Whether it in material circles or in the spiritual circles, faith is the foundation. Right? You are all sitting here because you have faith that the roof will not fall off. People are sitting under the fan because they have faith that the fan will not fall on their head. It's moving. Sometimes I have, when I was a child, I used to think, my God, this fan is just rotating so fast and it is tied to one rod. When I look at keenly, one small hook is there holding this big fan. I sometimes wonder, what if the hook becomes loose? What if the fan falls on my head? Right? You have faith that it will not fall down. You have faith in the electrician that he has fixed it well. Okay? So faith is required in every step of life. What to speak of transcendental subject matters. You have a possibility to verify whether the screw is proper or not in that fan. Despite having ability to verify it, you will not verify because you have faith. So faith is required even in material circles, although you have a possibility to verify it, check it, evaluate it. But people unfortunately say that unless you show me God, I will not believe God. Right? They want to verify. You are not bothering to verify even material things. Where do you have the capacity to verify spiritual things? It is spiritual, transcendental, beyond your comprehension. There faith is very much required, and that faith, Shraddha, is the beginning of Bhakti. There are 9 stages of Bhakti. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, all these things are there, right? So Shraddha, faith is the beginning. We should have faith. Okay, let's begin with little faith. Okay? Then you will experience the results. If you say that unless I 100% develop full faith, I will not subscribe to the method only. It doesn't work like that. You begin with a little faith and you follow the path to some degree, then your faith will increase when you experience the results. Okay? So you will experience Krishna's reciprocation in life. How many of you, even in your sadhaka stage, has experienced some reciprocation of Krishna, some love of Krishna, some mercy of Krishna? Just raise your hands. You must have received some reciprocation, right? That you have to experience. If I ask, he likes rasmalai so much. If I ask him how tasty is rasmalai, he will explain in 100 different ways. But unless I taste it, I cannot understand. Whatever he speaks is only theory for me. I can develop some appreciation, some interest, some curiosity. But only when I eat it, I will experience its taste. Do you agree? Similarly, unless you chant the holy names of Krishna, unless you worship Krishna, unless you study Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam and hear the pastimes of Krishna, you cannot exactly experience the pleasure of bhakti. I have seen so many people who said, first show me God, I will believe him. First to believe him, he will show himself to you. Just because you say that Narendra Modi doesn't exist, I never saw him, I never met him, we never had shake hand. That does not mean he doesn't exist. He exists. He exists and he will rule the country irrespective of your belief. Similarly, Krishna exists and he will continue to nourish all his devotees and protect all his devotees irrespective of whether an atheist believes him or not. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Naham prakashah sarvasya yoga maya samavritah. He says, I am not obliged to prove my existence to a person who is atheistic and who is challenging my existence. He doesn't believe in me. Okay, no problem. What difference does it make? It's okay. So Krishna doesn't have to take the extra endeavor to make you convince. But still he does it sometimes through his devotees. Why? He's compassionate. He knows whether you believe him or not, whether you worship him or not, you are his child. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Mamaivaamsho jiva loke jiva bhutah sanatanah manah shasthani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Although all the living beings are my amshas, they are my parts and parcels, they are my fragmental parts, they are my children, still these people are suffering. Okay, Krishna has concern. Therefore, Krishna sends his devotees called the Acharyas to enlighten us. Krishna speaks Bhagavad Gita and gives all the scriptures to enlighten us. Krishna personally comes in the form of so many incarnations to reclaim us, despite our beliefs. Still, if you don't take advantage, it's our misfortune. What can he do? He will not interfere with our independence. Sun is shining brightly in the sky. If somebody just locks himself in a den or a cave and switches off all the lights and says sun doesn't exist, why there is darkness, then sun need not bother to prove his existence. Okay, you know that story. Once somebody went for a haircut. Our hair is fully cut. We don't need a barber, but someone went to a barber for a haircut. And the barber started speaking to this guy. I don't believe that there is God. Okay. Then the person who came for haircut said, why you don't believe in God? Then the barber said that so many people are struggling, suffering in this world. So many people are behaving in bad ways. If God is really there, if God is all good, all protective, why can't he come and protect all the suffering people? Why can't he eliminate bad in this world? Oh, that's why I think God doesn't exist. Okay. Then this person had this haircut nicely and he went outside. And after some time he came back and said, my dear barber, I think barbers don't exist in this world. Okay. The barber said, hey, how can you say that? Just 10 minutes back you had a haircut. I did haircut for you. No, I don't think barbers exist in this world. Why are you saying like that? Because so many people have shabby hairs. They have long beards. They have shabby hair. Then the barber said that they have to come to me for haircut. Then only I will cut him. If they don't come to me, how can I cut their hair? And how can you say barber don't exist? Then he said, the man who came for a haircut said, just like you are saying that barber exists, but people are not taking advantage of barber. Similarly, God exists, people don't worship him, people don't access him, people don't try to understand him, right? So they suffer because of doing sinful activities. And the Lord is giving the results of their own previous karmas. So you can't say the Lord doesn't exist. Okay. So this is how we need to understand the existence of God and have faith and have Shraddha. So, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam is understood. Easy. Bhakti is easy, right? Very easy. What we need to do? Offer something simple, whatever you can afford, but do with bhakti without any selfishness, and Krishna will accept. And you can develop a nice relationship with Krishna. But in the same chapter, just 3-4 shlokas before, 9.22, I just spoke 9.26, now I will speak 9.22. In this 9.22, Krishna speaks another shloka. Anyone knows what is 9.22? 9th chapter, 22nd shloka in Bhagavad Gita. Anyone knows? Ananyas chintayanto ma ye janah paryupasate tesham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Okay. How much time do we have, Prabhu? It's 1 o'clock. 10-15 minutes. Okay, good. So Krishna says, Ananyas chintayanto mam, without thinking of anything else. Ye janaha paripasate, whoever worships me perfectly, without any expectations. Tesham nitya abhiyuktana, for such people who are constantly engaged in my devotional service, yoga kshemam vahamyaham. How many of you heard this one phrase at least? If not full shloka. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham means I supply whatever they lack and I preserve whatever they have. Clear? Simple. What does it mean? You don't have a car. Will Krishna supply a car? Tesla car. Okay. You don't have iPhone. Will Krishna supply iPhone? Means what Krishna said is wrong, right? And Krishna will preserve whatever my devotees have. Krishna promised in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. You have 100 acres of land. Is it necessary that Krishna preserves that? Devotees will not lose any property. Pandavas lost everything. They are in the forest for 13 years. Right? Then Yogakshema Mahamyaham is a false promise made by Krishna, right? Is it false or true? Then you prove me. Prove to me. It is true. I agree that it is false. So earlier I proved you false, right? Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. If you offer something to Krishna, Krishna will eat it. Right? I spoke that story. The shloka is there in the book also, shloka is there in the mind also. Similarly, Rasmala is there in Krishna's belly also, it can be there in your belly also. Okay. Similarly, you have to prove this. Yoga Kshema Mahamiham. Krishna will supply whatever we lack and Krishna will preserve whatever we have. How do we understand this? So, will the devotees not have any financial losses, health losses, hair losses? Right? So devotees also will have loss, and what else? Devotees will also have some financial problems or health problems or many other problems where they don't get what they need or what they want. The way we have to understand this is, Krishna will supply to you whatever you need for your spiritual advancement. Krishna will preserve whatever you have if it is required for your spiritual advancement. That star condition supply. Yoga Kshema Mahamyaham star condition supply. Right? Not that whatever you want I will supply. Not that whatever you have I will preserve. Okay. So if it is really required for our advancement in bhakti, Krishna will supply. If Krishna is not supplying despite your desire, please understand, maybe you don't need it for your bhakti. What is required, what is the goal of human life? To develop love for Krishna, to become a servant of Krishna, to become a devotee of Krishna. For that, to attain this goal of attaining Krishna Prema, do you really require money? Do you really require car? Do you really require bangla? If it is needed, Krishna will give. If it is not needed, Krishna need not give. Okay. When a child goes to the shop and gives 50 rupees and says, I want a cigarette packet, what will the shopkeeper do? He will give cigarette packet. If the same child goes to the mother and asks, give me a cigarette packet, she will give something else, right? Why? She will give you what you need, not what you want. Okay? Out of childish innocence or ignorance, sometimes we may desire some things which are not good for us. Okay, may not be cigarette packet. Sometimes children may want chocolates, but the doctor told don't eat so many sweets. Okay, so the mother has to restrict the child. So Krishna is the supreme mother. He has the affection of 1 million mothers put together. So Krishna will supply whatever you need for your bhakti, not whatever you want. And Krishna will preserve whatever you have only if you require it for your bhakti. If you don't require it for your bhakti, Krishna will take it away from you. Child is playing smartphone. They constantly gaming. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. What will the mother do? She will take away. Right? So whatever you have, Krishna will preserve only if you need it, only if it is good for you. Because Krishna being the supreme father and supreme mother, he will always think of your welfare. You want examples? You know Sudama? How many of you know Sudama? Sudama Brahmana. What did he offer to Krishna? Poha. Okay. Not kurmura, poha. Okay. Not puffed rice, flat rice. He offered it. Sudama offered it to him. And what did Krishna offer in return? A big bungalow. Okay. Big palace, as big as Indra's palace. Okay. So for little one morsel of poha, he got 4 morsels actually. How did he get it? He does not even have poha in his home. His wife went to the neighboring houses and begged 4 handfuls of poha and brought to Sudama. Sudama took it to Krishna. Krishna just took 1 morsel and Rukmini came in and stopped him. Hey, don't take more, don't eat more. You know why Rukmini stopped Krishna from eating more poha? Although Krishna liked the taste. How many of you know? Why Rukmini stopped? Yes. Okay. Rukmini says, if you eat any more, I'll have to go as his maid servant. I don't want to leave you. Don't eat more. Any other reason? Yes. To love Krishna. Very good. What's your name? Mukunda. Amazing. You are the giver of liberation. Okay. One more reason is there. Anyone would like to try? Third guess? Okay. Yes. She's giving a very deeper answer. Very good. Bhagavatam version. I'll come to your version little later. But let me complete Rukmini's reasons. So Rukmini stopped Krishna because she said, if you eat everything, what will I eat? What will my co-wives eat? Leave something for us also. So that's one more reason. One more reason is, Krishna, your stomach is so tender, so soft. If you eat this hard rice, it may upset your stomach. Please don't eat more. Okay, these are some reasons. But anyways, okay, I'll come to that reason. So Sudama offered something to Krishna beyond his capacity, isn't it? He could not afford even 4 handfuls of flat rice. He offered something beyond his capacity. To actually reciprocate with Sudama's offering, Krishna also has to offer something beyond Krishna's capacity. Sudama offered something to Krishna beyond Sudama's capacity. For a proper, what is that, tit for, not tit for tat, proper befitting reciprocation, Krishna has to offer something beyond Krishna's capacity. Is there anything beyond Krishna's capacity? Nothing. So Krishna has no capacity to offer anything beyond his capacity. Therefore, he cannot sufficiently reciprocate with Sudama. Okay. Therefore, he secretly gave a palace. He did not reveal it to Sudama in the beginning only. When Sudama came to Dwarka, Krishna did not tell Sudama, I'm giving a palace, by the way. He did not say that. He did not give him a new dhoti also. Okay. Sudama went home and realized that, oh, Krishna has given me a palace. Thank you for that. Okay, coming back to the main theme. Krishna supplied a palace to Sudama, and in Bali Maharaj's episode, Krishna has taken away all the property of Bali. Okay, Krishna came in the form of Vamandev and said, "I want 3 steps of land." And Bali Maharaj said, "3 steps? That too according to the measurement of your steps, you are like a small kid. Your steps are this big only, 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. You are not very intelligent. You are very small. Better you take as much as you want. Just ask." Then Vamanadev gave a big seminar on principles of satisfaction. If I am not satisfied with 3 steps of land, I will not be satisfied even with 3 worlds also. So the desires of an average soul is unlimited, that even if you give him a paper as big as sky and ink as much as ocean, he will not be able to complete the list of his desires. So you should be satisfied with whatever you require. I just need 3 steps of land. And Vamanadev occupied all the entire universe within 2 steps and said, "Where is my 3rd step?" Okay, you have given a check that got bounced. You don't have sufficient bank balance in your account. Okay, so Bali Maharaj said, "Okay, put your step on my head." Okay, if Vamanadev has occupied all the 3 worlds, in the 3 worlds Bali is not there or what? If Vamanadev occupied entire universe with 2 steps, how can Bali's little head suffice for the 3rd step? Did you find it logical question? How can Bali's head be equivalent to the 3rd step if Vamanadev's 1 step is half the universe? Can anyone answer this question? Huh? Okay, total surrender is fine. Okay, that's correct. Anything else? How can Bali's head be sufficient for 3rd step? Daksh, Mukunda, and your this kids? Huh? No one knows? Okay. Proprietor is different from property, isn't it? For example, you sold a property of your 100 acres land, standing in that property to someone. He purchased all the property. And if he comes and says, "You are standing in the land, you are also mine. You are my servant. You are my slave." Will that work? Proprietor is always different from the property. Means Bali Maharaj is the proprietor of the 3 worlds. Vamanadev took away all the 3 worlds as property. Now that he is taking the proprietor also. You also come to me. You surrender to me. That's surrender. Okay. So, anyways, now contrast between these 2 examples. We were discussing Yogakshemam Mahamyaham, right? Krishna will provide whatever you lack. Krishna will preserve whatever you have. He is the provider and the preserver. Okay, we have seen that. Now, Krishna provided a big palace to Sudama, and Krishna has taken away all the property of Bali. So Krishna's behavior or dealing or treatment of these 2 devotees is exactly opposite. He has taken away completely all the property of one devotee. He has given so much property to another devotee. Is he partial? Why is this difference in treatment? Krishna loves Sudama more and he hates Bali. What's the reason? Both are devotees. Both are exalted devotees, right? Bali Maharaj is a great devotee. Mahajan, you are devotee, right? Sudama had a tinge of pride. He was attached to his detachment. He was thinking that I don't need anything. I can survive without even food also. He was so attached to his detachment. To humble Sudama, Krishna has given wealth. Oh, you are detached from position, fame, name, wealth, food. Take all this. Be humble. Okay. No problem. I don't want anything. I don't want anything. Take it. Be humble. And in other case, Bali Maharaj was slightly proud of his charitable disposition. I am a big charitable person. I am a great Data, Mahadata. So he was a little proud about it. Oh, you are Mahadata? I will prove that you cannot even give 3 steps of land. Right? So he humbled him. So basically, Krishna doesn't like pride in his devotees. Sometimes pride can come out of wealth. Sometimes pride can come because of poverty also. Some people are proud of their poverty. Some people are proud of their wealth. Krishna doesn't like pride. To kill that pride, Krishna may give you wealth or take away your wealth. So basically, Krishna is your well-wisher. He will supply whatever you need to become humble. He will take away whatever you have if you need to become humble, right? So Krishna will give you whatever you need only if that is required for your advancement in bhakti. That is Yogakshama Mahamya. Okay, don't have any undue expectations from Krishna. Don't have material expectations from Krishna. Just love Krishna and just work to please Krishna and see smile on Krishna's face, and you will attain Krishna. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any questions?
Thank you for the wonderful class. Anybody has questions, please, they can raise hand.
Questions, comments? Okay, it's clear. Thank you. It's very simple and clear. Bhakti is always simple and clear. Oh, yes, Prabhu.
One comment on it.
Please.
We like your the Bhagavatam page book very much. My page is it, and you have made it very nicely with a good graphics and because pictures speak thousand words, let's say. So it's very catches attention. So can you even want to speak of page even can take my attention also. That's very much.
That's the agenda. In the name of kids, we want to pull parents also into Bhagavatam. Okay. Thank you very much. Huh? Yeah. This one.
From Durga, Bhagavad Gita was created. From Durga only we can go to the Bhakti Mata, Jnana. Why we are getting at the
Dukkha.
Suffer.
From suffering, Bhagavad Gita is created.
No, from suffer only we can go to the God and we can say, okay, without suffering and not we can go, we can't go. To the
Yeah,
God
that's a
and then
general.
do it.
That's a general timing in which people approach. Krishna talks about 4 kinds of devotees. Chaturvidha bhajanti mam jana sukritino arjuna arto jignasur gnani cha bharatarshava. 4 types of people take shelter of Krishna. One, artha, those who suffer, those are in suffering. Second, jignasu, one who is curious. They want to be curious. Why Krishna wears peacock feather? Why Krishna holds flute? They are very curious to know everything. Third, artharthi, those who want money, money seekers. First is relief seeker. Third is money seeker. Then fourth is gnani, wise people. 4 types of people surrender to Krishna. But although suffering gives us an impetus to approach Krishna, do bhakti, it need not be the only reason for us to come to Krishna. Even in happiness, devotees serve Krishna. Not only in distress. In distress, of course, we can take shelter of Krishna. But even when you are happy, you can go and take shelter of Krishna. Thank Krishna. Thank you very much, Krishna, for keeping me happy. Okay. When there is suffering, thank you very much, Krishna, for giving me this suffering so that I experience the results of my past bad activities and become purified. So devotees approach Krishna whether it is a happy moment or distressful moment. Makes sense, Matthew? Any other question? Yeah.
Yes, so my question is, we talk about Krishna consciousness, and we have Krishna. So let me say over our class we have all days around. So we did like only the devotion to Krishna or also giving a type of science and doing all this secret class of place to get it.
Sorry, it's not clear. I couldn't follow.
So my question is like, so for our life we should devote to Krishna only having faith and then just chanting his name, or is it we devote our times to science where we develop all this stuff like having cars or planes or all the medical world like
Yeah, that's fine. See, whatever we require to survive in this world, that we do. Right? We need this building to have a class. We can't sit under a tree and have class. Okay. Yeah, it used to be like that, but now people don't have the capacity to sit in the forest. They need homes. People don't have the capacity to go on the bank river to to evacuate. They need attached bathrooms, toilets, right? So whatever you need Whatever you require to maintain your body for self-preservation, acquire those many those many facilities. But how much is too much, you have to decide. How much is too much, you should have some check and balance. Okay. For example, say this much of money is sufficient to maintain my family. You try to acquire that much, and maybe little more for emergency needs. Suddenly COVID may come. Okay, you need to attend to emergency needs. Some health emergencies are there. You can keep some surplus funds. Okay, but we need not be greedy to accumulate so much. It depends on where you are living. Bangalore, cost of living is more. You may have to have bigger salary. If you are living in a simple village, you need not have so much bigger salary. So like that, do the needful, but prioritize bhakti. Right? Your attempts for self-preservation will never put you out of the realm of pure bhakti. You can work, you can earn money, you can have family, you can have children, you can have a nice home, car, bungalow, you can be a pure devotee. Our Bhagavatam is filled with so many devotees who are multimillionaires, by the way. Yudhishthir Maharaj, Parikshit Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Bharat Maharaj, they are Maharajas, emperors. How much wealth they have, but they are not attached to wealth. They use wealth for their maintenance, for protection of common people, and they are attached to Krishna only. Use that wealth in Krishna's seva. Thank you. You had a question?
So I was reading about the days vision for Krishna you. So when is the fifth book coming?
Fifth book. Just now fourth book came in Kartik. I'll take a couple of months to complete fifth. I did half of it already. Maybe Jan, February, we'll do. Thank you. Any other question? Yes, Prabhu. So how much time do you have for questions? You decide. It's 1:20 now. Yeah.
So, what is the different name of Krishna and what is the significations?
What is the
Different names.
Oh, Krishna has so many names. Mukunda, Hari, Madhava, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana. Basically, Krishna gets names according to his qualities and activities. He is called Hari because he steals not only butter, your hearts and your sufferings. So, Krishna is called Madhusudana because he has killed the demon named Madhu. Krishna is called Yashodanandan. He appeared as the son of Mother Yashoda. Krishna is called Radharaman because he gives pleasure to Srimati Radharani. So, okay. Yes. Any other question?
ये आत्मा से रिलेटेड है। कहते हैं कि आत्मा ना तो जन्म लेती है ना मरती है।
Correct.
तो ये पॉपुलेशन इतना कैसे इंक्रीज हुआ?
A population is increasing because bodies are increasing. Atmas are constant. Atma is not being created. Okay. Population creation means body creation. Right? Father and mother produce body. They don't produce soul. They don't produce Atma, by the way. Atma goes from one body to another body. Okay.
But every body has an atma, right?
Yes. Every body has an Atma. Yes. Actually, more Atmas. So many bacteria is also there inside. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Last time I have asked, I think, all the great yogas were there who couldn't control what is happening to them. And everything is controlled by Krishna. Pata cannot help because of, because of his permission. But nowadays in Kali Yuga, you see already 5,000 years, so many extreme things are happening.
Yes.
So
Terrible.
what do you say about that? I asked last prabhuji also that Bhagavatam 12th canto, there is explanation in detail. But still we wanted to hear from you how a devotee can, manage under such circumstances where he could see the other souls or living beings suffering and going through extreme things. And you see the paper, news on here, and there. So what do you have to say?
So, all the sufferings, difficulties, and crimes, violence, and unpleasant things that happen in this world should convince us that this is not a place for us to live. Okay, I should get out of this place as early as possible. That should be the realization of a devotee. Okay, and how do I get out of this place? I should chant Hare Krishna. I should read Bhagavatam. I should perform bhakti. Okay, that's how I get out of this place. So this is the outlook of a devotee. But a devotee is little more advanced and little more mature. You know how he thinks. There is so much suffering. I should get out of this place, but along with me, I should take 10 other people also. So you should feel compassion, daya on people who are suffering. That's why we try to spread Krishna consciousness. Right now, you know Bhagavad Gita. You read Bhagavad Gita. Krishna said, "Satatam kirtayanto man patram pushpam phalam toyam." You worship him, you chant, and then you go back to Godhead. But you should teach to other people also and inspire them also to chant and worship Krishna and take them also along with you to the spiritual world. That should be the outlook of a devotee. Right. Thank you. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Once again, thank you very much. HG Gauranga Darshan. Let's loudly chant Hari Om Bhakti. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. We request Guruji to keep coming to background and be merciful to all of us. Get your valuable assistance.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Now what's
Hare Krishna. Now we have another